heading to my brother's shop where we installed it's not a prototype kit because we've already developed heavily into the G37 chassis with a mini kit and a full Mantis kit that we've had going for a couple years. We're gonna go check in on, we just needed longer tie rods for a regular Mantis kit. This is like the in-between where the Mega's too expensive, the Mini's not quite enough. This is gonna replace all the lower control arms and still use the stock knuckle. So we're gonna be looking for around 60 to 65 degrees of angle. It's gonna be an affordable kit. In US dollars, it's gonna be maybe around 1,000 to 1,100 max. In Canadian dollars, that's like 1,500-ish. That's gonna be the goal here, and it'll be competitive, it'll handle really well, and it'll get tons of angle without breaking the bank. So we're just gonna go put on some parts, check it out, make sure it's all good. We machine some specialty parts that allow us to adapt the arm to the 370Z knuckle, and check our bump limitations, how we're going to be able to limit the angle in case of people using different size wheels. We don't want to have any rubbing problems. So that's what we're doing. Super grateful to have my brother and his entire shop. He runs a full performance shop with like 6 hoists in it, full alignment rack. It's a really good operation. It's about 20 minutes away from my shop, so we collaborate, we use each other a lot, and yeah, see how it goes. I think it's gonna go really well, since the only thing we really needed to do was put longer tie rods on it. Well, here it is, guys, the regular Mantis kit for a 370Z. We've got our 370 control arm. We do need to make just a couple slight changes with it. This is actually the 370 arm that we use on our Mega kit. It has a adapter that attaches it to the factory knuckle. We still have our spring ratio adjustment here, so we can make it a bit stiffer or a bit softer. We still have our caster adjustment arm, and we're just going to create a bump stop plate here that is going to contact the knuckle right where it used to contact on the factory spot. Right now, with the arms almost all the way in, it's sitting at -8 degrees, so we're going to make a slight adjustment with the length of the arm. We kind of got lucky by just using the 370 arm. The length just worked. Making it a little bit shorter will give us a range from about -4. That's the least amount of camber I would suggest running on this car, since they do run a high caster, and then we'll be able to push it out with the adjustment to around right where it is, -8. I wouldn't really recommend going any more than that. The only other thing is that we have a trail limitation just based on the design of the knuckle. So I did pick up on this on the computer, but we're just going to make a slight adjustment with the arm, so that on the trail it is a super solid stop, but I did want it to get just a little bit further. Depending on if they adjusted this out or not, that would contact less or more. Just the way that the factory knuckle's designed, it's kind of, the ball joint sits inside of this pocket, and this pocket has 2 sides to it. So it's just a very minor thing to change. So all these adjustments can be done in like just a matter of minutes on the computer. We can go to our water jet, blast out a new kit, and install it for a final test, and we'll be good to go. We're gonna have 2 options with the kit, where you can run a offset rack spacer for a little bit of extra money, not much, or you can just run it with the factory tie rods, and we'll have bump stop limitations that will allow you to do both. It's designed to be budget friendly and still really competitive with the market and as a driver. This kit should be getting what you're seeing right now, right around 70 degrees. Your limitation as of the angle right now, after we fixed the trail wheel limit of the arm, just by shaving the arm down 1/8 of an inch, or like 3 mil, the limitation is going to be your wheel size and offset. That's pretty much going to be it. We will be offering the kit with upper control arms as well. We already make the uppers, we've been making them for a while, so we'll be able to adapt those to it, and you can push the track width out even further. so that you can have -4 to -8 camber, but with a wider track width. Right now you're limited with the stock upper control arm, which is going to work perfectly fine. The stock upper control arm serves for a nice easy replacement. They're not too beefy, so if you do get in an accident, you shouldn't wreck your chassis. So that is what's coming out next with this car, and you can expect it within the next couple weeks. We'll have a few sets in stock. The really cool part about it is the adapter for the tie rod that we use on the knuckle is actually the same adapter that we use for the mini kit. So if you bought the mini kit already, you can upgrade for a lower cost to just getting the arms, and just getting the arms will give you that much more angle, that much more adjustment, and have a really competitive kit at a really affordable price. So stay tuned for that. It's coming out really soon, and we'll let you guys know when it's ready. Okay, so we had to come back to my brother's shop because we made a couple minor changes to the lower control arm. We made these bump stops. They line up with 2 holes here. It's adjustable. We made a shock mount shackle that incorporates the sway bar so that we can reconnect the sway bar. We made the arm just a little bit shorter, and everything's just about perfect. We're gonna tighten everything up. He's gonna take it for a couple test drives. And as far as we're concerned, this kit's complete and really close to being complete and for sale on our website. So we'll make a couple posts about it. We'll announce it, and you guys will be able to upgrade your mini kit to a regular kit. This regular kit's going to give you a lot more track width, a lot more adjustment, a lot more steering angle, all while still using the factory knuckle. And then we also already have adjustable upper control arms, so you can really push everything out and get the most lock out of your G37 or 370Z, and you're not going to be breaking the bank. This kit's going to cost, I think I said in the last video, in US dollars it's going to be maybe around 1,000 to 1,100 max. Everything is really good. It's really simple to install. Uses the OEM nut on the chromoly stud that we've manufactured here to convert it to our own outer ball joint. It's really adjustable, it's really user friendly, and as an additional option, we'll either sell the kit with just using your stock inner tie rods, or we will have an option for you to pick offset rack spacers, which move the tie rods forward, giving you just that much more clearance, that much more lock. So yeah, a couple options will be available, from the mini kit starting around $300 all the way up to the Mega Mantis Kit, which is $2,500. This is Canadian currency. And everywhere in between, we'll have all the options for everybody available on this chassis. Thanks for watching. See us on the next video, which will probably be a educational episode. Number 5, which is scrub radius and KPI or SAI. Kingpin inclination. We're going to teach you all about that and what you need to know in order how to set up your car, and you'll be able to apply it to this kit if you buy it. Thanks.